Okay, so we're back again. We are on our bonus end of the game content, and there's a lot of people you can talk to and stuff that I'm not going to worry about doing. So we need to go to the prison. I need to go down this way. So there's a little bit more end game content stuff that I'm not going to go explore around every little bit. I did put a little bit more work into the end game content. I'm just not going to show it off. I'm going to kind of do the final plot point stuff. And I don't really care how long this part goes either. I know the last one went long too. Again, I'm sure you guys don't care. This is the news station. This isn't where I want to go. Oh, everything's dark. That's a mistake. That shouldn't be happening. Ah, well. What was I going to say? There we go. Inside again. Back here again. And one thing we didn't explore the prison last time, but if we would have explored the prison last time, we would have found that you could see that manhole open there, but there was a door right here. And now that we're in the endgame content, this door's open, and we can, go in here. So this is where we need to go for this endgame content stuff. So we're gonna go look through this underground cave. But what was I just saying? Yeah, so there's more to the endgame content. I know the last one went long, about half hour probably. I wasn't going to cut up that end part there. So this one will probably go just as long, if not longer. I don't care. We're just going to finish it up. This is part 25. This is where we're going to end it. Part 25. This is going to be our last part. So let's see who we get to see here. Excuse me.
Stay away, you monsters! You will not stop my progress!
No, we're not trying to stop you at all. We just want to talk.
You lie! Nothing will stop me from getting home! Enough talk! Have at you!
So we get to face Leatherhead. Awesome. Let's just attack him ferociously just like we did other last bosses we got a chance to fight. So Leatherhead, this sprite is the same guy. I found it on DeviantArt, I think. The same guy who did this sprite did the Slash sprite from the Battle Arena. He did the Armagon sprite from the Battle Arena. And might have been it. He had some other really cool art pieces, though. I don't remember what his name was. It was in that previous credits that we just went through. But he had some pretty sweet pieces of art. There's amazingly talented people out there that you can find just by Googling. It's amazing. But so I took a couple of his art pieces and decided to incorporate them. So he had a sweet Leatherhead here, so I decided to use him. Who, in like the original cartoon, he was like some Louisiana crawdad-eating crocodile guy, but he's really supposed to be like a scientist, so that's kind of how I used him more so in this game. Misunderstood one.
Fine. You've defeated me. Just kill me quick.
We told you, we ain't gonna kill you. You just don't listen. Come on, guys. He's just trying to make it back home.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you said you were trying to get home. Where are you from?
I was abducted from my home by Krang and his men. They forced me to come to this dimension against my will, and now I'm trapped here.
Someone got left behind.
After Krang and his followers were defeated, I hid myself down here, using their discarded equipment to try and recreate the translocation device that brought me here. It works in sending smaller objects, but it does not generate enough energy to transport a being of my size, so it is useless to me.
If you're saying your device is able to send individuals like us?
That is correct, but I remain trapped here.
Well, I know of a conduit stone at the top of the Silver Mountain in your dimension. We could go there and bring it back here. Then you could generate enough power to get yourself home.
How do you know of this? No matter. It is only a chance that is the only chance I have. Why are you helping me?
This voice is very similar to the Triceraton voice, but a little different. You gotta stick with it. We are honor-bound to help. You deserve to get home.
Well, if you are able to do this, I am in your debt. Please, Use my device as you see fit. Thank you.
Awesome. Use it. He's got a translocation device. That means we're going back to the other dimension. I wanted to be able to give an opportunity just to explore it, was kind of the main idea behind this. And so we can go back and forth at will now between New York and the other dimension in this endgame content. And this is not mine under control. Leonardo. Huh? You're still alive and have returned. I can only hope that is a good thing and that Krang and his men are defeated once and for all. Yeah, we managed to be victorious and our world is still rebuilding. And I take it that you being here means this world is doing well? We too are still rebuilding. And I am certainly no king, but I'm just doing my best to help bring back peace. We will never be able to repay everything that you did for us, but I must ask, what brings you back to our world? We met another individual who needed our help. We offered to come back here in order to get a particular stone. Do you mean the stone at the top of the mountain to the southwest of here? Yeah, how'd you know? Those stones are greatly powerful and sought after. Prior to leaving, Krang raided the mountain and took all those stones, leaving none behind. Great. What are we supposed to do now? They say there's still stones of such power. They just reside deep in a cave in the small mountainous island to the west. See, no problem. They also say this cave has the strongest and most dangerous monsters in the entire dimension. Notorious villains which have never been defeated. Okay, maybe a slight problem. We have no choice. We gotta do what we can. I figured you would say that. We built a bridge just to the north. Cross that and you can use the small boat to reach that island. Thank you. We greatly appreciate it. Good luck and be safe. Awesome. So Usagi, whole dimension is rebuilding still, and really, again, this is kind of what I was talking about. Look, we can look here. This is where Fugitoy was being kept before. Whole bunch of stuff you can explore. So we're back in the dimension. I'm not going to go through, but you can really go back and go through all of the other towns and kind of see what is different between when the Krang's men were here and now that they're all gone. And so, not anything majorly different. Some of the characters that are around there are different, and all the dialogues for all of those characters. And look, there's no more tournaments. No one's in the crowd. All of the dialogue for all of those characters who are still in those towns is all completely different. So if you want to, you can go through and go talk to everybody, see what they have to say now that Krang and his men are gone, and how the world's kind of rebuilding. So I'm not going to go do that, but it's an option to go do. So if anybody's played this and is interested in going to do that, go for it. So we can run into random encounters here. So before this boat was here, like if I would have gone north when we were in this dimension. Oops, I should probably stay at the inn. Crap. We are lower on magic. But so if before when we were in this dimension, if I would have gone north, that boat would have been there, but the bridge to that boat wouldn't have been. So we couldn't have gotten into that boat. Now we can, so we can take the boat and go anywhere in the entire dimension if we want, and go to any town or village or whatever. I am just going to go to the cave that has all the it's like the bonus endgame dungeon and endgame boss, and that's pretty much what this part's going to be. Going through that endgame dungeon and such. So, hopefully everyone will enjoy that. Again, I don't care how long this part goes. We're just going to go do it. We're on a boat. We're going sailing. We can't go to the deep areas. We have to stay in the light colored areas, but still that means you can go pretty much anywhere. So they said to a cave to the west. So we're going west. Looks like a cave right there. We found it. So again, we could go over to the island that we came from originally, the icy mountain. We're not going to do that. We're just going to go straight to the cave and disembark. And we will save here one more time before we go on in. Alright, what do we got here? Lowering into a cave. I do not know how to say that. Pretty sure that's Italian. This almost appears to be written in Italian. My Italian's a little rusty, but I think it reads, "Abandon all hope, ye who enter here." So that is from Dante's Inferno. It's supposed to be what is the inscription on the gates of hell. So But you see that abandoned hope, all ye who enter here. You see that everywhere. I mean, that's been used in so many different things that it's not too surprising to see it. But that's what it's originally from. So if you ever see that and wonder, what is that from originally? That's what it's from Dante's Inferno. Which I've never read. Heard it's cool. I'm not much of a reader. So we got some new enemies. We just fought some bug guys. So we do get some new enemies in this new bonus dungeon. So we get these guys, which these are, I think they're called chompers. What are they called? Chomper bug, which I think is an obscure turtle reference as well. I don't remember what these sprites are from, but it doesn't really matter. But they're again more kind of bug crab-like things. Then we'll just keep gaining levels. And those other guys were bugs as well. So we kind of got two bug-type characters. Two buggy-ish characters. We're getting deeper into the cave here. It's looking a little weirder, a little more funny looking. More chopper bugs. It's getting darker in the cave too. The deeper we go, getting further away from the sunlight, so I guess it would get darker, right? Makes sense. It's almost as dark as when we were in that detainment camp thing with Raph, and then like all the background was all black, and Raph was in a black cloak, so you couldn't even see him. I don't even think I addressed it at the time, but alright, going through a cave. There's no real items in here, just kind of a mini, fairly straightforward labyrinth. So Scumbag, that's a Turtles character. I just kind of named these buggy creatures after that guy. Scumbag was a turtle, again, I think a really obscure Turtles character, but kind of try to give everybody at least a name of some turtle-oriented thing. Make some connection there so they're not just random bug enemies. I think there's one more level of this dungeon too, so we're just going through. I don't even know if you can hear the music. It's real quiet, creepy music. Just running into the same enemies again. And so these are the main two enemies in the dungeon, and there's a third one that we haven't run into yet. Hopefully we will see it. Just so at least we can show it off in the playthrough here. But it's just a single enemy, and he's real big. So you'll definitely notice him once we see him. And hopefully we will at least see him once. Hopefully not 20 times, because I don't want to just keep getting into random battles, but hopefully we'll see him eventually. Again, just so you can see that I didn't only just create 2 more enemies for this bonus dungeon. Got a good little system here of just doing those 2 attacks, killing them each time, so that's good. I think this is the same music that I used actually in Leo's Dream, like that dark, creepy music. More scumbags. More scumbags. As long as I keep doing this and not missing, I don't even think I've gotten hit yet, so that's good. And we've got some ninjutsu items that we can use before we get to the end of the dungeon here, so I'm not too worried about running out of stuff. Although, let's use one of those now for Leo. Actually, let's use one on Mikey, too. There we go. One more. Now we're kind of more volcano-y, lava-type cave. So I think this is the last big level, and then it's just one room at the end there too, so we're getting there. We're making it through our dungeon pretty easily. Again, I didn't make these endgame enemies and endgame bosses quite as hard as I probably should have, but again, part of the reason I didn't want to make them too hard is, one, I didn't want to make people have to level up to be able to play it through it. Like, I feel like if you're willing to play through my game, one, I want to make it well balanced, yeah, but I don't want it to be, like, I don't want you to have to spend 12 hours, especially just grinding through a game. If this were a licensed game, sure, grinding makes a little sense, but this is just, just my own personal game. I wasn't going to make people sit and grind through it, so I'd rather err on the side of it being a little too easy than it being too hard and have to grind through it. So, alright, so I guess we're not going to see the last enemy. His name was Needle Nose, and he's a big waspy thing, even though Needle Nose is again, an obscure Turtles toy. I don't think ever made it in the... Alright, so there's our enemy. So let's give our guys all of our heals up here. You heal up Donnie one more time. Or have Donnie heal everyone, I should say. Nope, can't do that. Let's learn skills, too. We might as well, as our last opportunity to. Raise and raise 2. Mikey can learn some things, right? He can learn these. Mikey's now officially learned all of his abilities. Donnie almost learned all of his. Raph now has learned all of his abilities. And Leo, I think, will get all of his too? Nope, just shy. We're not going to get Quicken. So almost everyone's learned all of their abilities. We'll use one last item. Or no, we'll hold on to that. We'll just save it up here, and we're going to go fight the last endgame bonus dungeon boss. So who is it? People might, I mean, not going to recognize him. That's just a random bug thing. But if you're thinking bug, what might he be, or who might he be? So, what do you think this guy is? Certainly doesn't look good. How would his voice go?
I am Lord Greg, you puny being. You do not belong here. You will pay for your trespassing.
Lord Drag, another Turtles character. He's kind of a buggy character. Oh good, we're gonna get confused. And he can do all this stuff to us. We're off to a great start. Alright, Donnie can do stuff, so let's dispel Mikey. He's gonna be the quickest here. Mikey can he make them forget stuff? Let's make him try to forget so he can't do stuff. Nope, that didn't work. I want to silence him so he can't confuse us, because that's a nightmare. Forget. Don't think that worked. I don't think those things work on him. So we're just going to have to hit him hard. Let's dispel people first. So let's dispel Wrath. So we can at least attack. Alright. Good. We can... yeah, Claw Slash. That's what we want. So Lord Drag is much faster, so that's good. That's what I want. Probably should make Shredder and stuff that difficult. Let's heal Leo. Make sure he doesn't die. And same idea for you. Let's use that. So this is Lord Drag. He stole the sprite from a Castlevania game. Claw Slash him to death. That's going to be our goal here. Same for you, Quadra Slice. Ooh, jeez. Don't die. Oh, there goes Wrath. Alright, let's revive him. And we'll have Donnie heal everybody. See, we're fine. Quadra Slice. Heal, cure 3. Cure everybody. See, we're doing okay. As long as we don't get all status affected, I think we're gonna be okay. And we still have items to replenish our magic, so that's good too. Oh good, everyone got confused. That's good. You'd think getting attacked would get the... like, you'd think that would knock us out of confusion, but apparently not. There, Mikey's okay now. Hit hard. Jeez. Alright, let's just raise. And you know what we have that we haven't needed to use in a long time is a large pizza. And of course, let's have Mikey use it. This is where this comes in handy. Large pizzas. Always good. And how about instead of just using that over and over again, let's buff our team up a little bit. Let's defensive formation. That's helpful. He'll keep using Claw Slash. Keep doling out the damage. Or miss. Either one. Same for you. Let's make you fast. Ugh. Stupid. We can heal 2 on Mikey. make him unconfused, and we can do that for Leo too. Nice. And we're already defense. Let's rally cry, make our attack up a little bit. How about Wrath with his hits? Ooh, wow, that helped a lot actually. Really fast. Let's triple shot. It's a little bit, but not too bad. Rally cry, make ourselves even stronger attack. See, we're doing just fine so far. I'm probably jinxing it, but that's alright. So this is the final endgame battle music from the newest Turtle game that was actually licensed at the time of this, that Mutants in Manhattan game for Xbox and PlayStation. That's enough of this. This form will not do it all. Ooh, he's gonna evolve. No beings have ever survived this long, but through this cocoon you wish you had not made it this far. Look at that sprite, that's badass. That is stolen from someone online too. Now behold my true form. Lord Drag is looking like a regular Final Fantasy end boss. He just evolved, so we're good on that for a little bit. Let's just dole out the damage and try to survive. That sprite looks sweet though. I can never get over it. That sprite looks so good. It's like a legitimate end game. It reminds me of like the final boss from Final Fantasy 2. / 4. Really it's called 4. In the US it was 2. Uh-oh, he's gonna put us to sleep. Oh shit, I forgot he had this. Oh, gee, that's not a good thing. Wake us up with that. Alright, well, that was fine. That worked out. I'm still fast, right? My agility's up. Let's just keep hitting them. I'm 100% sure all of the status effects do not work out. So let's just keep hitting them. Slice. And have Donnie heal. Or, keep hitting with Mikey. Alright, Donnie, let's heal it up here. 2 on everybody. And I don't know what all attacks he has, so hopefully he doesn't keep putting us to sleep. Because I think that's what could easily kill us. Darkness. It's pretty hard, but we're still alive, so we're okay. Shuriken. Defense is still where it's going to be. Does 5 turns? I think it's... I'm pretty close to 5 turns. Let's boost it again. Keep attacking. We're going to have Mikey use some potion stuff here. Make sure our magic stays up. Cure 3, everybody. Really make sure we're healed, because I don't want to die. Pretty cool looking endgame boss, though, right? I like it. Yeah, just triple shuriken again. Leo, it's defense. Let's do attack 1 again. Oh, crap, we're all going to fall asleep until the next turn. This could be bad. Potentially. It's 2 more attacks on us. Darkness. Okay, that'll wake everyone up, though, right? Alright. Good. Donnie should be able to get a heal in there before he goes again, I hope. If not, then I'm in trouble. Alright, see, we're good. Use Cure... let's use Cure 3. Again, make sure everyone gets all the way healed. Just making sure. And then we'll have Leo attack again. We'll have Mikey redeem his magic. We'll still have enough to give some more to Donnie, too, so we're doing alright. Claw Slash. Keep hitting him. There we go. The cure. That's not gonna help. Wasn't by 5,000. Holy crap. Alright. Cure 2 should be good. Yeah, we're good. Triple shuriken from Mikey. I'm talking my way through it. Don't mind me, guys. Just trying to stay focused on beating him, I guess. Mikey's so fast. I love it. Yeah, just keep hitting him. Well, hopefully he'll use something that wakes everybody up. That's all we can hope for. Or he'll cure himself. Not ideal. There again, okay, that's fine. Can't lower our magic defense any more than it already is, I think. Wake us up and not cure yourself. Good, does that do it? Good. See, we're awake again. Let's have Mikey... Yeah, triple shot. His agility is still up, so we're doing alright. Cure 2 again. Yeah, we're doing alright. I think I got one more of those magic items, though. So let's use that. I know we got 2 more, so we'll hold on to it. Because I don't want to run out in case this battle goes longer if he keeps healing himself. Raph missing does not help that situation. We got like 2 more of those, so we just need to keep hitting them. Let's guard with Donnie. I want to make sure I get another heal in before he hits us twice. I don't want him to have 2 turns in a row before Donnie gets to go. Ooh, damn, that wasn't good. I think he just got one-shotted. And something that's going to wake them all up. Not cure. God damn. Nightmare, yep, we get it. Putting us to sleep, nightmare moves. Darkness, okay, good, that'll work. Someone will go before him, so let's revive Mikey. Have Donnie cure everybody all the way. Be alright then. We'll make Mikey fast again too. That seems to help. Claw slash again. Here we go. Slowly trying to peel off all that healing items that he did to, or healing ability he did to himself. Slice, absolutely. And again, I don't know how much health he has, but if he keeps healing himself, that's where the problem is going to come in. We're still hitting him pretty hard. Don't want to use much of Donnie's magic on non-healing things, but again, I just want to kill him as quickly as possible so he can't heal himself. Keep doing it, guys. Keep staying the course. See, this guy has adequate level of difficulty, but we were able to beat him. So that's what Shredder should have done, probably. But still, good, solid challenge at the end of that game there for that bonus dungeon. Didn't have to level up for him. Everyone's going to end on level 38. No, we're 39. And we did it! Sweet!
No, this is not possible. Oh, but it is, you overgrown cockroach. Good riddance.
Well, that's one of those conduction stones. Let's grab it and take it to Leatherhead so we can go home. Then we can go home. Get something to eat. We sure can, Mikey. Let's grab it and get out of here. So I actually have to grab it, and then it just teleports us back. Let's save it on our third and final thing, and then get to see our final ending to our final part of the playthrough. Awesome. Again, thanks everybody for watching this. It's been so much fun to play through again, and hopefully people actually watch it and enjoy this. Or even better, play it and enjoy this game. I love you all so much. Oh, hey, Rabbit Buddy, how you doing? What are you doing here? I was going to ask you the same thing, but you're just in time. Please, come follow me.
I wonder what this is all about.
Mario Party music? Follow me, this way. Alright. It's like a award ceremony of some sort. What's going on here? It's exactly what it looks like. We're gathered here to celebrate and honor all of your accomplishments. That sounds very Donnie. All of your accomplishments. That's more your side. Please, step forward. Thank you, everyone, for coming here to honor our great heroes. These are 4 of the strongest, brave, and most honorable brothers this world has ever seen. Without them, we would still be under that tyrannical rule. Please help us honor these great heroes. Leonardo. Raphael, Donatello, Michelangelo. And once more, please honor these great heroes. Guys, we did it! This is just like the final scene in Star Wars. Exactly. Very much ripping off of that. Yeah, but this time Chewie gets a medal too. Oh, Mikey and Donnie, you and your witty banter. And this music at the end here. Heroes come in many different forms. Some are born, and some are created. But one thing that never changes is that heroes are brave, selfless, and always trying to do what is right. My sons on countless occasions have shown these traits. They strive to always do what is right and are honor-bound to help others. Countless occasions is right. Through all the different iterations of Turtles, they certainly have. They have been on countless numbers of adventures, right? Like I just mentioned, over the years, and their powers shine through. They each have their own great strength, but they triumph over adversity together, as a team, as brothers. This is the music that I used in the game trailer too, if you didn't recognize it. But their adventures will never end. The challenges will never cease. Just like the series of Turtles things will probably never end forever. It will always be. Evil is always out there, and their enemies will never stop. Of course Shredder's still alive. Why wouldn't he be? He's Super Shredder. He can survive a Technodrome crash. They will be there, always, even from the shadows. Their legacy will live on forever. Let's get more green. Get to the view of the city again. They are the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Cowabunga! Ha 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 ha! I made a funny! So stupid. This game was so much fun. I liked it. Even though I made it, I'm still happy with how it turned out. Again, it's not perfect. It's got its errors. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with how it turned out. Alright, and we get a second credits. It's a little different than the last time. It's not all the artwork credits and stuff. I did change it so you get some different information from it this time. Actually go through all the enemies and what they look like and stuff. So, got all the foot ninjas, elite foot ninjas. I don't think we actually saw them in the playthrough. Those are the purple dragons that we saw. You'd fight them in the alley in New York when you first start the game, except they're more purpley colored. These are all the original palettes of all of these different enemies, and I changed all the palettes a little. Not all of them, some of the palettes. Like that flower up there, I changed that to more of a red color for making it a fire flower. So those are the original colors of the sprites that I stole. Like these Triceratons, you can see that's the Triceraton enemy, and then these three all got their colors palette swapped, which is pretty obvious to make the different bosses. A stupid little easy Photoshop for General. I learned I mispronounced it. It's not General Trog, like I said before. It's actually General Trag. Mispronounced it when I originally played through there. There's that needle nose thing that I was talking about. It looks super terrifying looking. That's the other enemy that you can see in the that bonus dungeon. We just didn't fight it. Yeah, Slash, Armagon, done by the same guy who did the Leatherhead sprites. And Bebop and Rocksteady, remember them? That was from like part 1 of this playthrough. Goes all the way back. But these are the more classic enemies. All at the end here, slash all the bosses. Man, Turtles are so awesome. The newer movies were not great. I wish they were better. They could have been so much better, but maybe eventually they'll come out with another really good Turtles game. Hopefully eventually they'll do some more Turtles movies that are actually really good. I haven't really had a chance to read a lot of the IDW comics that are out now, but like the tone of those just seems so perfect. They're kind of comedy, they're kind of dark and edgy, which is kind of how I was going for as far as a tone for this game. So hopefully I got it, kind of hit it right. So hopefully people who are Turtles fans will appreciate this game. Again, a ton of work went into it, a bunch of research went into it. And hopefully people who aren't Turtles fans might actually play this game and really enjoy it too. Yeah, look at that sprite, it's so badass. I would use that sprite again for anything. It's clearly not originally a General Trog thing, but he's a amorphous character that can be whatever he wants to be, so I just kind of made him that. Awesome. And so thank you for all the people that, you know, kind of allowed me to steal your stuff to make the game. Thank you for Kajira to make the sprites. Thank you to, I think his name was Paul. He did the game testing for this game. And thank you to Ron, who helped me make this game too. And thanks for anybody who's watching it. And just supporting it. Play the game. Comment on it. Download it. Share it with your friends if you've liked it. Please get it out there. I love more people to play it, and I love to hear what you guys think about it. There's our 4 turtles. There's a cowabunga. I fit it in there. But yeah, spread it out. If you guys liked this game, let people know. Let me know how you liked it. Let me know what you didn't like about it. Let me know. And just thanks for sitting here with me. Thanks for listening to me and ramble and my random wasting of time here playing through my game. So I had a ton of fun making it, ton of fun playing through it again. I hope you guys liked it. Thank you so much. And that's gonna end this. So thank you again, and until next time, thank you. Love you guys. Bye.